Okay. I don't know, I'm not sure. Mitzvah 82. Mitzvah Pei Bet. Shelo, we're going to probably split this one in half. Shelo yahargu bedin anidon, that bedin should not execute the defendant. Ki im be'edim me'idim al oto inyan shu ne'erag alav. Unless there are witnesses testifying regarding the matter for which he is to be executed. Shira'au she'asa oto b'neihem mamash. That they actually saw the man commit the act with their eyes. Lo she'ya'idu alav mitzad otot chazakot. Not just based on circumstantial evidence. That's not enough. Ve'azeh ne'emar. On this, the pasuk says, "V'naki v'sadik al taharog." The blameless or the innocent you shall not slay. Kilomar, to mean, Ha'izaher ad me'od leval taharog adam. Take great caution not to execute an individual sheyeh be'efsharut shelo asa ma shamnu alav she'asa. When it's possible that he didn't do what he said he did. So even if you see a dead man, okay, well, he's going to give the example here. That's the example I was thinking. But okay. This is explaining the Midrash. If witnesses saw a man chasing someone to kill him, and they warned the guy that who you going to kill? He's a Jew. He's a member of the covenant. If you kill him, you're going to be executed. That's the warning. You have to have a warning before, in order to be punished. That's the warning. No, it doesn't matter. Now, then the witnesses, I don't know, they got a phone call, picked up their phone, weren't paying attention, and they didn't see the guy actually strike him. But then right after the phone call was done, they see the guy, the victim, murdered or in his death throes, and the sword or the knife dripping with blood in the hands of the murderer. I might think that this murderer should be guilty. You saw him chase him, you warned him, you see him with the knife dripping blood. Talmud Omar v'naki v'sadik al ta'arog. That's what the pasuk says. The blameless or the innocent you should not slay. Because the witnesses picked up their cell phone at the time where he actually made the blow, then this man is acquitted. This is very proper and appropriate. If the Torah would permit the establishment of guidelines of capital punishments just to be based on high probability, this would at times result in the guidelines of capital punishment being based upon even a low probability of guilt. And then what will happen is you'll execute people who didn't do anything. Because the spectrum of what is considered possible and what is not considered possible is very broad. Know this and understand because clearly so. That's why Hashem closed this gate, meaning He excluded any possibility of relying on this testimony and commanded us regarding this issue. And all of God's mitzvot and precepts are upright. No, not enough. No. If you didn't see the nine talk about, they throw the case out the window. No, that's not enough either. If you have guys that saw it, overpowers him. Yeah. Ve'od nichlal bichal lav zeh, also included in this mitzvah, mi she'idu alav shnei edim, regarding one who regarding a person about who two witnesses testified. Shira'u she'avar avera achat. They saw him violate a certain prohibition, but they didn't see the act. But the two of them didn't see the same act. Kegon. One of them saw the defendant that he did something on Shabbat that wasn't allowed. The other one saw that he worshipped idols. This mitzvah teaches that you cannot be punished based on this testimony. V'chen amru zichronai bracha. Rabbis also say, Haya echad meido shirao oveh lachama v'echad levana. If one of them saw the accused bow down to the sun, and another saw, no, he bowed down to the moon. They both saw him in separate situations, bow down and worship, which both chayv mitah. You need two witnesses, right? So now, but the two witnesses are not the same thing. It's just one for the sun and one for the moon. So me'ani yitztarfu. I might think that we might as well just combine it, since anyways there's death for idolatry. He definitely worshipped idols. Nevertheless, that's not what the Torah tells us. The purpose of this mitzvah is what we stated previously in Mitzvah 77, where HaKadosh Baruch Hu, in His great compassion, commands us to go great lengths to avoid finding a person liable to capital punishment. Okay, we'll finish the mitzvah tomorrow. B'ezrat Hashem.